The nation's top military leaders heading back to Capitol Hill today. Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, General Mark Milley, Defense Secretary Lloyd and others will sit before the House Armed Services Committee. Yesterday, the same group spent hours answering questions from Senate members. Our Evan Lambert joined us now from Washington, D.C. Now, Evan, Milley and Austin have been asked to resign. Milley called the U.S. withdrawal from Afghanistan, quote, a strategic failure. Very strong words.
Yes, and General Milley saying for the first time that he recommended keeping troops on the ground in Afghanistan. This morning, he is expected back before Congress here over on the House side in front of the House Armed Services Committee, where he will likely hear similar questions to what he heard in the Senate yesterday. And now, in multiple hours of testimony, General Mark Milley, chairman of the Joint Chiefs, said he recommended to keep 2,500 troops in Afghanistan. The president has said that he got a range of advice. Milley also defended two calls to China, saying they were done in coordination with defense officials and part of normal conversations between world powers. Some lawmakers had called them traitorous and demanded that Milley resign. He also testified about House Speaker Nancy Pelosi calling him concerned that former President Trump's ability to launch a nuclear attack. Milley disputed a portion of the new book Peril that suggested he agreed that President Trump was in mental decline at the end of his presidency.
I explained to her that the president is the sole nuclear launch authority and he doesn't launch them alone, and that I am not qualified to determine the mental health of the President of the United States.
And one of those calls to China came just 2 days after the January 6th insurrection.